Ilia Topuria saying he wanted to go up. He's been saying it for a while now. And should that fight take place, Ilia Topuria fighting Islam Makhachev, or should Ilia just...
In a groundbreaking move, UFC featherweight champion Ilia Topuria has officially relinquished his 145 lb title to make the jump to the lightweight division.
Topuria just felt like he's done all that he can in that division, and he feels like he's cemented his legacy, and his body cannot make the weight anymore, so Topuria will be moving up to 155 pounds and will be vacating the featherweight title.
This strategic move, confirmed by UFC President Dana White, highlights To's ambition to take on new challenges and cement his legacy in a higher weight class. White also announced that a new featherweight champion would be crowned at UFC 314, where former champion Alexander Volkanovski will face rising contender Diego Lopes. As soon as the first punch is thrown in this fight, the title is vacated. White stated, "We will announce what's next for Topuria when we get it done." Meanwhile, during a recent episode of his Fight Companion podcast, Joe Rogan expressed his excitement for this
happening at lightweight now. I hope, as crazy as it sounds, I hope Ilia goes up to 55.
Rogan's enthusiasm for this fight comes from To's dominant run in the featherweight division, where he has remained undefeated. His victories over top contenders have highlighted his striking power and grappling abilities, leading many to believe he could present a serious challenge to Mich's reign at lightweight.
Volkanovski, Diego Lopes, 45.
I'll take that.
Ilia goes up to 55. Fuck, I don't care if he only defended the title one time or didn't. Who cares?
You want Ilia to fight Makhachev?
Let's go. Let's go.
Face a couple of those guys first, like you just said.
Yeah, be nice, but also, who cares? Let's go.
Rogan stated, "I hope Ilia moves up to 155. I really do. Who cares if he's defended the belt once or not? Let's go and go." While Topuria has expressed interest in facing Makhachev in the lightweight division, the UFC has yet to make an official announcement. Factors such as his current standing in the featherweight division and the crowded line of contenders at lightweight may influence the promotion's decision. To's move to 155 has fueled speculation, with many believing his ultimate goal is a showdown with current lightweight champion Islam Makhachev. Stepping into a new division presents an opportunity for Topuria to test himself against elite competition, and a potential clash with Makhachev would be one of the biggest fights in the UFC. However, Makhachev has already addressed the buzz-making. It's clear that he isn't concerned about Topuria or any other challenges calling him out.
All of them want to finish me in the first and the second round. Make 155 pounds and step into the cage. Let's see who finishes who.
Toa believes Makhachev is avoiding a fight with him, questioning whether the champion is truly willing to face all challenges. Riding high on confidence after back-to-back knockout victories over Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway, Toa has made it clear that he is ready to shake up the lightweight division. His move to 150 isn't just about testing himself in a new weight class. It's about pursuing the biggest challenge possible. After dominating the featherweight division and establishing himself as the best at 145, Toa has set his sights on Islam Makhachev, the reigning UFC lightweight champion. This isn't a simple transition for a fresh start. He wants to dethrone the most dominant fighter in the division. Toa's tenure at featherweight has been nothing short of extraordinary, boasting an undefeated professional record of 16-0. He has consistently displayed his elite skill set inside the octagon. His victories over high-caliber opponents like Volkanovski and Holloway cemented his status as one of the best in the world. Defeating Volkanovski earned him the undisputed featherweight title, which he successfully defended against Holloway, further proving his technical mastery at 145. Former two-division UFC champion Henry Cejudo recently weighed in on a potential showdown between Makhachev and Toa. While Cejudo acknowledged Makhachev's dominance and even called him one of the greatest, he surprised many by picking Toa to win if the fight were to happen. Cejudo's prediction adds to the growing excitement surrounding Toa's move to lightweight. Despite Makhachev's reputation as an unstoppable force, Cejudo sees something in Toa's skill set that could pose serious problems for the reigning champion.
¿Tiene miedo? Claro que tiene miedo, por supuesto. Como siempre es una pelea fácil hasta que te ponen el nombre en el contrato, ¿no? Así que todos lo sabemos. Si fuera tan fácil y si fuera tan enano como él dice, ya compartiría el octógono conmigo, ¿no? Por algo no quiere. Yo lo entiendo, así que está bien. Vete, súbete hacia arriba.
Toa's decision to vacate his featherweight title is driven by both personal ambition and health concerns. His head coach Ador Clemente has been outspoken about the brutal weight cuts Toa endured to compete at 145. Clemente revealed that Toa's natural weight is much better suited for the lightweight division, making the move a logical step to preserve his health and optimize performance. He doesn't want to do this anymore, and that's why he wants to go up to the next weight class, Clemente stated. He emphasized that Toa is fully prepared to take on elite competition at 155, believing it to be his natural weight class. Toa's transition to lightweight has sparked discussions about potential opponents. Among the most talked about names are reigning lightweight champion Islam Makhachev and former title holder Charles Oliveira. Many believe Toa's explosive power and well-rounded skill set make him a legitimate threat in the division. Former UFC bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley has also weighed in on the possibility of a Toa versus Makhachev fight. Following Toa's dominant third-round knockout of Max Holloway at UFC 328, O'Malley shared his thoughts on his YouTube channel stating, "Ilia is just so dangerous. The whole fight, he's like a little explosive." Alex Pereira.
Seguramente Javi parece ser un buen consejero. Yo quiero pelear en las 155 libras, no necesito realmente el nombre de Islam porque tampoco es que sea nada extraordinario. Si se quedara a pelear conmigo, obviamente es una pelea emocionante para todo el público y si no es así, ya construiremos nuestro futuro.
O'Malley further emphasized the excitement surrounding a potential showdown between Toa and Makhachev, stating, "You can't tell me Islam versus Ilia isn't a fight you would want to see." His comments highlight the widespread anticipation such a fight would generate among fans. He also praised Toa's formidable skills and presence in the octagon, emphasizing just how dangerous he is as a fighter. "Ilia is just so dangerous," O'Malley noted, underscoring the constant threat Toa poses to his opponents, with his striking power, grappling ability, and relentless pressure.
Because people aren't paying attention to what Ilia Topuria is doing. He wants to be on that top spot, pound for pound. I think he's on top 3 right now, 100%. He knows this is his path to get there. Why not take off the pound for pound? So I support it. Let him try. And I'm having a joy watching Islam defend this title. Of course, make that shut up.
If I had my choice, of course, Ilia. Fight Islam Makhachev. Do I believe Ilia can beat Islam? No. But if you ain't trying, he's actually trying to attempt it. And if Ilia's able to go up a weight class, beat the pound for pound, then he automatically becomes the pound for pound.
Well, you just said Islam will beat him. I would lean towards that too, but he's definitely going to lose that fight. I can't say that because of the way he shocked us twice.
In contrast, Kamaru Usman highlighted the significance of a heavyweight title fight featuring John Jones, widely considered one of the greatest fighters in MMA history. Usman emphasized that fans are eager to see if anyone can dethrone Jones, making his showdown with interim champion Tom Aspinall
Ilia versus Islam. I would pick that. That would be such a sick fight. I want to see that one.
Dude, anyone who sits there in the pocket and trades with Ilia, though, he's going to end up fucking I feel like Diego Lopez would try to sit in there with him.
The prospect of Ilia Topuria challenging Islam Makhachev is particularly exciting given Makhachev's dominant reign and Toa's undefeated record. A fight between the two would not only test Toa's skills against the division's best, but also provide fans with a highly anticipated showdown between two elite fighters. Paddy Pimblett, known for his outspoken nature, recently weighed in on the potential matchup. Despite Toa's rapid rise in the UFC, Pimblett expressed skepticism about him receiving an immediate title shot against Makhachev. He pointed out that while Topuria is undeniably talented, he has yet to reach the level of mainstream recognition required for such a high-profile bout. Pimblett stated bluntly,
His reach, was it the same as Max?
Yep.
Dude, anytime those short guys have just as long a reach, it's this tricky style. Short but long reach.
Fucking Max, though, dude. Coming off UFC 300, just the EMF, the man knocking out Justin Gaethje.
it all depends on how the UFC decides to approach it. Ilia Topuria has been vocal about his desire to challenge Islam Makhachev, and his move to the lightweight division is a significant step toward that goal. His dominant performances at featherweight, including knockout victories over Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway, have solidified his status as an elite fighter.